Most of you know I coached a long time. And many times as a coach, you learn as much from your athletes as they do from you. And that's exactly what happened for me coaching Akeem Carter. I learned that, or maybe it was reinforced, that you can't coach everybody the same. Kids are different, and so they react different. And if you want to get the best results, you got to be a little flexible. So, example, Akeem, to wrestle consistently at his best, he needed to have consistent fun in the sport of wrestling. Fun in practice, fun on road trips, and he kept things loose on our team. And he was really good for me. He kept me more relaxed. Matter of fact, I'll never forget, I was so nervous at a big meet. Like 100% of the time I was, but I was really nervous. And Akeem said, "Hey, coach, relax, man, we got this." I can't tell you how much that helped me. And you know what? More fun is fun. And so sometimes in coaching, man, we don't do that. And that's a life lesson. So many things are better when you enjoy what you're doing. And that really made a difference for me. And sometimes with Akeem in wrestling, it was more an event than a wrestling match sometimes. I mean, when Akeem's in the national finals and he's doing the Ali shuffle, Coach Miller got a little nervous, but he took care of business. He also knew how to take care of business. He did the Ali shuffle to a double and rode the guy and won the national title. But congratulations, Akeem. This is very cool to see you get this. Two-time state champ, West Waterloo, two-time national champ. Come on up, Akeem Carter.
Yeah, I'm gonna do something a little different. Jeff was like, "Oh man, King, you could have went to the NFL, man." I was like, "Yeah, but you know what changed my mind was, it was just too dang cold. I couldn't do it." It's like, there's gotta be other options out there. So I brought out a little something. This is actually bullet points, but I just left a funeral. My coach, Coach Ali Ronavardi, and that was today at 2 o'clock. And I was like, dang, so starting low, then going high, and it's just all over the place right now. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna say this, and I'm saying it because I think that he would want me to say this. King, do your thing. So I'm about to do my thing on this one. So I really don't know what I'm about to say, but you know, I want y'all to open your Bibles to Luke 14. Amen. All right, so as you get older, you start, I mean, for me, I'm only 38, but still, you be thinking about the afterlife. To be honest with you, you know what I mean? The numbers go up, the more you be like, you know, kicking the bucket might come one day, you know? And so I've been doing a lot of research. Probably more research than I've ever done. In high school, I did bare minimum in classes. In college, you know, one of my wrestling buddies was like, C's and D's get degrees. It's true. So, you know, I've been going into like quantum mechanics and the quantum world and, you know, the universe and galaxies and everything like that. And I was like, man, you know, I want to started deep diving. And I was like, all right, you know, I'm a Christian, man. Let's look in the Bible. And I was like, you know, how much times has the word wrestling been brought up in the Bible? 5 times. It's like, okay, 5 times that wrestling was brought up. So that means that to our Creator, that wrestling was one of the most significant sports because He acknowledges it, right? It's like, wow, that's crazy, man. You know, so I'm going in it deep. And then in Ephesians 6:12, it says that we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but we wrestle against principalities, against powers, against rulers of darkness of this world, and against spiritual wickedness in higher places, right? Now, so I'm thinking like, okay, now that's just too much. I'm deep diving too much. I need to stop. I was like, no, let's think about this. So it's essentially saying that our battle is in the unseen, right? But take it down a little bit more. Our battle is against ourselves. Stress, anger, divorces, depression, all these things. But wrestling on a constant basis, right? So it's like, in a sense, everyone's wrestlers. Oh man, I'm getting in a deep dive in there. So I started going deeper into it, and I started thinking, what was the secret to me being a great wrestler? And a lot of people didn't know this, but my secret was, it was having fun, but I knew that in the Bible it says that greater is he in me than he is in this world, which means if God is on my side, how can I lose? I was like, man, I'm gonna keep that in my back pocket. So every time I hopped up on a mat, God was on my side. Didn't matter. So I was untouched in a sense. I felt like he was by my side the whole time. And that's my biggest secret, was that I put God first through this whole situation. High school, once I broke through and won my first state championship, it was like I was on this thing. It was like the Matrix. I figured it. I was like, I got it. I can't lose. So, in a sense, I'm saying to you guys, we're going through hard times right now, and we are dealing with this COVID-19, and it's shut down things, and it's making people have anxiety, and people are going through stress. But I'm saying that, you know what? You are a wrestler too, and this life is your wrestling room. It's your wrestling platform, right? So I'm saying that be kind to others. Don't stress yourself out so much. If you don't know who God is, deep dive and do some research, because at the end of the day, I live a carefree life because I know that he's on my side. And the same techniques I was using in high school and college, I'm using right now, applying it to my life. So I'm saying, like, yeah, I know things are serious, and I want to throw this in there. If you're not going to get jabbed, you need to do your research. You can't walk around here whistling Dixie like it can't take you. I'm just saying. I know that was a little bit serious, and I know it's funny and everything like that, but hey, we're all wrestlers, and I appreciate this honor, but really, you guys are all honored because you're wrestlers as well. Thank you.